On to race number 9, then the second last on the programme, and the 9th is a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres, headed by Victory Marble, a 5-time winner over the trip, but it's all been at Happy Valley. Victory is first up since July, beat 50-50 on his last start. Winston's Lad was a course and distance winner back in November. Enjoyable Success makes his debut. He's a Frankel 4-year-old. Arided's last start course and distance winner. And Better Choice goes up into Class 3 for the first time. All My Gains is another one who sits on that class drop band. He's on 60 here, lightweight.
Some pace expected here. Dashing Gainer's a very fast horse, as is Orionid's, who's coming back from a tendon problem. We know My Beginner's Luck led over the 1,000 last start. Victory Machine led all the way 2 starts ago. So there's 4 horses disputing the lead. All My Gain in the long past has been a horse that's led as well. So there'll be some speed, I would expect.
Here's Victory. He's the one on the inside, 257. That's the one we're looking at here. He's put on 51 pounds. He's really strengthened up this horse, and his track work's been very good. He looks very tough to beat. Does Victory. He's going well. Barrier 3 for him. My Beginner's Luck, I thought, was a good run last time. He ran second down the straight 1,000. His work's been pretty good leading into this as well. Nash Ruler from a low barrier. No problems with him. A little bit keen, if anything. That's the only thing in the mornings, but his work's been good. And I thought I'd show the first starter. This is Enjoyable Success. He's another Frankel. I'm starting to get a few Frankels come through now. He's the 3rd one. I think he needs a lot further, though, than this trip's going to be for him. He's 1,035 pounds.
All right, not huge then, but he won at Brighton and Newmarket prior to relocating here. Right, Victory is where we're going to start, and this last win of his at the back end of last season, that little grey on his outside was making his debut. His name was 50-50.
Reads OK, doesn't it? His other victories defeated Noble, Du Bois and Super Junior, and he ran 4th behind in Trepic when he over-raced it, his only blemish, really, to his copybook. It is worth noting, though, that he hasn't raced since July for a reason. He's had a left front cannon bone injury, so he's had some time to get over that. That was in sort of early September. He's had a strong preparation. He's obviously a horse that's got his fair share of ability, but it's a fresh start for him, and it's a one with a little bit of weight to carry. Yeah,
he's only been beaten once, hasn't he, from his 4 starts here, and he's put that 50 pounds on. He's strengthened up. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, his trainer is John Symes, having a pretty good January. See if it can continue in February with Victory here.
Victory, John. He's returning from injury. What's been the process like getting him back?
No, it's been uneventful. His progress has been very good. He's healthy and well, and he's sound. He's had a few trials, and I think he's ready to go back to the races. He looks in pretty good shape.
Are you happy with what he's shown you in those barrier trials that he's had?
Yeah, he's started off like an unfit horse, as you could imagine, but now he looks like he's fit enough to run and fit enough to be competitive.
And from 3 to 4, has there been any development with him too?
I think so. I think he has changed a little bit, and I wouldn't be surprised if he went a little bit higher in the grades.
And, of course, that weight might come through maturity as well as he grows older. That's Victory, our favourite, Joe Moreira in the saddle. What are the competition? It's a pretty good excuse, isn't it? My Beginner's Luck and All My Gain, of course, getting up in trip here.
Yeah, well, that might be better for All My Gain, but he hasn't done a great deal for some time. He's on the cusp. Could actually be in Class 4 if he wished. And My Beginner's Luck ran a really good race here. I wasn't surprised to see it, and then he just sort of lost his rudder a little bit late, didn't he? And sort of hung out a little bit, probably under pressure. But it was a good effort. It was a good effort. I'd expect him to continue to race well.
It's interesting him coming up to 1,200 for that horse, because he does pull a bit in the mornings, as I mentioned. So we see if he needs to settle.
It'll be interesting, because there's some fast horses in the first few hundred in this.
So which will probably suit him. Yeah.
All right, OK, we'll keep moving. We've got a Better Choice to have a look at now. It's a super winner a couple of starts back. This is 3rd. We've already seen this, actually, looking at the winner. Nam John Plus was the horse that won this race.
That's right, yes, and this was when he stepped from 1,200 metres up to 1,400 metres and beaten by a horse who just had that better turn of acceleration. If you go back prior, he defeated pick number 1 in very fast time at 1,200, 1906. The difference here was going from the 12 to the 14. He just petered out a little bit. Now, he goes up in class with this sort of minor placing. The handicap has just bumped him up enough to go up in grade, but he comes back to the 1,200. I think he can run a very good race, and I'm going to tip him to win.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers as well. I think he'll run well. Yeah, 1200 definitely suits him.
Yeah, form line looks good. Namjong Plus might give us a leg up earlier on. Orionid's Dylan Moe gets on very well with him. A last start winner. Another one goes up in class.
He's another speed horse, Andrew. His trials have looked good. He's had a tendon problem back in April of last year, and then he failed a vet's exam regarding the healing of that tendon back in August. So it's been quite a lengthy break for him. He's going to be up on the speed. He's going to have company. I think he'll capitulate, and I'm happy to leave him out.
Yeah, I've left him out as well. I like to see him have a run, as you'll say. It'll be a good trading performance if he gets up, especially from 12.
All right, so he's maybe one for the watch list as well. Victory, though, is likely to be favourite, Paul.
Yeah, he is. He's come up quite short. He's $2.20 at the moment, but I like the weight that's been put on him. I think he's a really nice horse. I've got him on top. Superwise runs well on the all-weather, also runs well on the turf, though, and it wasn't a bad run from him last start. Winston's Lad won 2 starts ago. He's in a bit of form as well and had excuses last time, and better choice. He's up in grade, but back to 1200 will suit him. I went 2, 8, 3 and 11, but do like the 2.
I think Victory is a very talented galloper. Just first up, though, after a fairly lengthy break and a bit of a setback, I might take him on here with a horse off a lightweight that I think is very progressive. So better choice. There'll be pace. That'll suit him as well because he'll give away a bit of a start, but he'll thunder home late. I think he can run over the top of Victory, My Beginner's Luck and Winston's Lad. I'm happy to play the 11 each way.
All right, yeah, I'll go with 2 as well. I take on board what you're saying there, Brett, but he just does look like it might be a class above. We will see. All right, one more race to go. Race number 10 plus all the best bets. That comes up next.